Hey guys, hope you're having an incredible day. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 new key features that just dropped on Retell AI and why they're absolutely game changers. So the first one is the ability to go ahead and export agents. So I don't know if you knew this, but if you're working with specific agents and you need to import one into another account, you can come here and just click this export button. That's going to go and download that agent. And then you have the ability to go into another sub account, go import, click and drag that new agent. You can hit save. And now it's just gone successfully imported that entire agent along with all of the different states. If you have any states, the knowledge base, everything gets imported. So this is huge when you're dealing with multiple clients. Just makes it way easier to create something once and then have the ability to replicate it across your different accounts. Now, the other thing that they just dropped is this analytics dashboard. If you come in here, you click on analytics. They made this beautiful dashboard, which has pretty much everything that you need to measure your agent's performance. You can go at the top, you can add in specific time ranges. If you want to look at the past week, you can do exactly that. You can see the amount of calls that have been made in the last week, the call duration. If you come in here to edit, you can actually drag all of these around. And so you can make fully customized dashboards for your clients. And you can also come in here, you can click add, and you can see all of these different graph types that you have access to. You can set the specific time range, and you can also add in your own metrics. So you can come in here, you can specify like, hey, I just want one specific to this agent, and I want to look at, the individual metric. So let's say we wanted to measure the average call duration. You would have access to that here, and you would just change it from column to number. And now you can see a minute 26. You can go ahead and rename it directly in here. And you can also change the sizing if you want it to be small, medium, or large. So it's incredibly powerful. Even changing the average to the sum, to the maximum time duration. And once you hit save, it now gets imported into your dashboard right down here. And what's super cool is that if you come and you click on that, you can click on call history, and it's going to bring you through to the call history dashboard where you can see all of those calls for that specific time period, meaning that for whatever metric you are going to create in your analytics dashboard, you'll have the ability to drill through on that. So you could see here, if we're looking at the last week, 23 calls have been made. If we click on the call history, right away, we filter for those 23 calls. And then you can even filter it further in here. So you have full ability to see exactly how the calls are being made, which is pretty incredible. Now, the last thing that they just released is you can see here, Conversation Flow Agent. It used to have beta. It no longer has beta, which means we can now build really complex workflows in a very simple way. The ability to manage all of your transitions from different states in simple English, right? On how to manage those conversations. And then from there, whether it's going to be a conversation node, whether it's going to be a function node, call transfer, if you're pressing digits or if you're ending the call, all of that is fully custom. Another really cool feature here is you have the ability to control the different LLM that you're using so that you can save on the total call costs. But the really cool new feature that I wanted to point out here is if you come into simulation and you click on simulation, you have the ability to create your own test cases. And what this is going to do is it's going to test your agent for those different cases. You can name it whatever you want. You can enter in the prompt for how your test user is going to interact with your agent. You can define the success criteria on what makes this call a success or not. And then you can also add in different variables so that when the agent has conversation, these variables will be passed. And then here in custom function mocks, you see that you have the ability to choose the functions that you're going to run and the results that are going to come out of that. So it's incredibly powerful. And then once you've gone ahead and set all of that up, you can come right in here, you can hit test, and now it's going to go and run that test. And so you can specify how many tests you want to run. And then afterwards, it's going to see whether it passed or failed. So this is a massive upgrade when it comes to testing your agents, right? Having the ability to simulate the agent pre-deployment is absolutely massive. You can see here, this one failed because I wanted to speak to the manager, but I don't have the call transfer function. And so it rates it that this specific agent failed. And so now with this, you can build extremely powerful agents all without any code. And Retell really is shipping a lot of new features. These are just some of the main key features that came out recently. And with that being said, I hope you have an incredible rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.